It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. No question that both these squads have a bright future, Brent. Their lineups are brimming with talented young players.
So good, so young, and still hungry. But the best thing about it, Kevin, is that they're continuing to improve. And so they're making all the right steps in the right direction.
So the New York starting five, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Fournier out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center. Mathurin passes to Smith. Here's Mathurin. Smith kicks to Hield. Clock is at 3. From past the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's stolen by Smith. Hield, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Carries it down low.
Hield right there on the heel, waiting for someone to get open.
Robinson a screen on Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Fournier. Barrett with the ball. Comes up empty down low.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, Halliburton. After Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. Passes it to Mathurin. In the corner, it's Hield. Halliburton outside. They kick out to Hield. There's the 3. A new 14 for Indiana. Smith, no luck. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Barrett, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Halliburton with the steal. They kick out to Hield. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Banked in off the glass.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Knicks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fournier in the corner. He dishes it to Barrett. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson, and it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Started by Fournier. Outside for Halliburton, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hield to the left wing. Outside for Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. You don't want this to turn into a dunk fest, because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Mathurin on the wing. Hield. Here's Mathurin. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Here's Brunson. Fournier in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Turner passes to Halliburton. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Fires for three. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got 5.
Halliburton has that kind of ability. An awkward release, but man, is he consistent with it.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Outside for Randall. Shoots over Turner. New York missing again. Indiana leading by 5. Here's Mathurin. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Heel dishes to Turner. Here's Mathurin, and that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spot, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point.
The Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
On the pass to Mathurin. The feed to Turner. And he finishes nicely on the lane. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Over to the wing. Here's Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
He hits the second from the line. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season, bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Smith finds Halliburton. And Halliburton shoots it in.
Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Pass to Randall. Now Brunson. It's Fournier on the wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Brunson kicks to Barrett. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Fournier. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Mathurin. Heel, the pass to Mathurin. Smith right side. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Hits the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Bray, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who would either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Now here's Brunson. Fournier in the corner. Back to Brunson. Randall surveying the D. Kicks it to Barrett. For the 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Halliburton passes to Heel. Here's Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Heel from outside. Here's Turner, who's back up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's Brunson. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. .157 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I think the defense was just okay on that play. Mitchell Robinson better.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, in his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Heel dishes to Turner. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:14 left in the first half. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now Brunson. Pass to Barrett. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Misses the three. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton climbs in. And a missed layup. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Randle. And the rejection by Smith. Robinson out to Barrett. Randle left side. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Mathurin. Brunson covering. Smith outside. There's the pass to Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Brunson the pass to Randle. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pacers leading by 6. Got T.J. McConnell, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Taylor passes to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Mathurin, good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Toppin, no one around him. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Hartenstein passes to Reddish. The kick out to Rose. They grab their own miss. To the left side wing. Toppin, the open look. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch and shoot game.
Outside, Taylor. Lays it up off the glass. Taylor's got his first 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Hartenstein. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. McConnell passes to be Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 9. Rose with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throwdown that time.
And Indiana shooting well, 50% from the floor. 2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
We saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
And McConnell gets it to go.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Rose kicks to Reddish. Rose surveying the D. Pass to quickly. Outside, Taylor. Pass to be Thompson. Indiana moving it around. McConnell against Rose. Passes to Orte. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Mathurin. Toppin pulls it in.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely. And there's the stunt to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
5 on the clock. Here's Duarte. Misses the layup.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Out to the right wing. Right wing. Over to the left wing. Taylor passes to Orte. Here's Mathurin. He's covered by Rose. Out to Taylor. From the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Taylor's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rose dishes to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And here's McConnell. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. RJ passes to McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Mathurin's got 6.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Rose passes to Hartenstein.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Knicks have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. And the Pacers another 3.
Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
For 3, Barrett. For 3, Fournier. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers youth.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Knicks. The post pair for it. It's Randall and Hartenstein. Sharing the wing spots. Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
Indiana leading by 9. Halliburton up top. Brunson covering. Halliburton outside. Inside. Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Fournier for 3. That one, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Turner finds Halliburton. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds in this game. Runs in the pass to Fournier. Brunson against Halliburton. Randall down low. Clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside for Halliburton. Smith on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Out to the wing. Here's Mathurin. Second chance shot. Halliburton passes to Smith. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It felt like RJ did a great job there of just baiting the defense in order to get the contact.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in, and he sinks the second. Indiana leading by 13. Halliburton outside. Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. He feeds it to Turner. Stolen by Robinson. There at the pass to Fournier. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Randall finds Fournier. Out to Barrett.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fournier in the corner. Some nice passing by New York here. Randall. And it's sent back by Turner. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Stolen by Brunson. Outside Fournier. Steps back and fires. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Steele. Takes it inside.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pacers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Robinson pulls it in.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Brunson with a clean look. Randall kicks to Fournier. Unable to get that one. So the Pacers will take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently.
Brunson, no good. Stolen by Robinson. It's good.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there.
Is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. And now the Washington Wizards starters. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now here's Halliburton. Smith left side. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Beal outside. Fires the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right against Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Smith finds Halliburton. And Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Halliburton up top. Out to the right wing. The three, Smith. Hachimura with a rebound. And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Washington. Back to Hield. Halliburton on the wing. To the inside. Smith passes to Halliburton. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Kuzma. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal from 12 feet. Here's Porzingis. He goes up again. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Smith passes to Hield. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. To the left side wing. Halliburton against Wright. They need this. Wright with the board. The Wizards with a lead.
Boy, you think about the Washington Wizards and the tough ending to their season. They got out of the gate so hot, but cooled off and came in 12th in the East. That was their lowest ranking in 9 years, guys.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Hield on the wing. The Pacers again can't hit. And the good news for the Wizards is there's really nowhere to go but up.
Right, you have to learn from your mistakes and understand that the course of an 82-game season, it's not dictated by what you do in the first 15 games. I think these Wizards are ready to do just that, start to establish some consistency.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Smith left side from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Checking in for the Pacers, Mathurin.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And it's Mathurin missing. And it's Wizards ball. They've scored 10 straight. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over.
Here are your all right, folks. Once again, give it up for your Pacers.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And the shot goes down. Kuzma's got 9 points.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Hield for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal from outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Hield for 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's the Wizards. They lead by 12. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for Washington. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Smith against Wright. Pass to Beal. Gets stolen by Hield. Now Turner. Outside Hield. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Washington has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Kuzma up top. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Kuzma's got 12.
Well, there's an efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
Out to the wing. Halliburton outside. Over Wright. Halliburton misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And so he hits both. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Hachimura up top, guarded by Hield.
Hey, who's watching though?
Hachimura against Hield. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Matherin. And he recovers it. Pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. Good as the jump shot falls. Halliburton's got his first basket.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Halliburton against Wright. They kick it out to Porzingis. Here's Beal. Here's Wright. On the wing, Kuzma. Misses the 3. Hield on the wing. Pounded by Wright. Halliburton for 3. Turner passes to Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Wright outside. Beal outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to Hachimura. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Big men nowadays, Doris. Some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Outside heel. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he gets it back. Tries again. Here's Turner. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Right on the left side. Beal outside. Pass to Kuzma. He shoots. Out to Hachimura. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Outside heel. Here's Matherin, pounded by Beal. Back to heel. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Right outside. Beal outside. Left side Porzingis. Out to Beal. The 3. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Matherin. Out to Hield. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Thanks very much, Allie.
Your Pacers, 15. The Wizards, 21.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Buddy Hield is out there with Smith, and it's Turner in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles. How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Halliburton outside. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 5.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously, a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
You gotta love how he stuck with the play. Nice work.
Barton. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right against Halliburton. Pass to Kispert. Here's Abdia. Now Gafford. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Wizards making a switch here. Morris is checked in. It's rebounded by Batase. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Duarte. Another one falls for Indiana. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA, because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
For Washington, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Morris outside. He buries it from 3. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by the Wizards.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So Washington ends up going with a new group. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 15-point game. Three-pointer, Halliburton. No luck on that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. Wright finds Porzingis. Now here's Kuzma. And again, Washington with a triple.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. And here's Beal. Sinks it from distance. Beal's got 11.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Yep, count it.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Wright, the pass to Kuzma. Beal outside. Lets it go from deep. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The three is up. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Beal. It's Wright on the wing. Hachimura outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wright, the pass to Hachimura. It's stolen by Hield. Here we go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Morris, he's checked in for Washington. Washington's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. 30 seconds left in the third. And again, Washington, no good. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Hield for 3. Here's Duarte. Rebounded by Kuzma. Beal, right side. Here's Porzingis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. He's He's got 10.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Wizards out in front, up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal in the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. Pass to Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porzingis passes to Beal. Back to Porzingis. Here's Morris. Kuzma up top. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Halliburton. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Smith outside. Pass to Hield. Fires the 3. The shot that time not on target.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Well, you know Rui wants to score. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done. Think about the games in Tokyo and how special they were for the young Rui Hachimura. Playing in his home Japan, a chance to grow the game of basketball for Rui. Oh my goodness.
Halliburton for 3. They get it again. Smith outside. It's Dorte on the wing. Drills it from deep. Dorte's got 6 points in the quarter.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Beal right side. Right side, Porzingis. Morris outside. It's stolen by Halliburton. From downtown, Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. During those games in Tokyo, Doris, Rui put on a show against Slovenia and Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he gave that team 34 points. And I think Rui's play in those games, obviously, and in the NBA, huge for the continued growth of the game of basketball in Japan. Just great stuff.
Here's Hield. Great D that time from Porzingis. For Washington, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Beal finds Kuzma out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Indiana's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Halliburton for 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Hield. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. There's the triple. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. Rebound Washington. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal with it. Turner covering. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. And Turner with the block. And he's able to get it back. 3-pointer. Beal hits the trifecta. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Wizards.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Kristaps Porzingis.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Duarte. Now Turner, defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Oh, there's the alley. Porzingis finds Hachimura. Three-pointer, Beal. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Halliburton with the ball. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offenses. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Wizards passing it around. There's Beal with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Bradley Beal coming for his revenge.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. To the right side. Randall down low, guarded by Kuzma. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Beal taking his time here. And it's off from three-point range. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. 13 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on him.
Here's Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Robinson a screen on right. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Barrett wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hachimura with it. Defended now by Fournier. Here's Porzingis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Shiftiness there in Porzingis' game as welcomed the contact and then converted on top of it.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Now here's Brunson. Over in the corner, Randall. Off target with his 3. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Hachimura.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Knicks trail by 4. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Brunson finds Randall. Will it go? Kuzma pulls it in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Beal can't get it to go. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Randall. Tries again. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Kicks it to right, and here is Beal. 1:21 left to play in the first, and the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Back to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. The kick out to right, to the wing right side. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Shot clock at 3. Here's Beal. The pass to Hachimura. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
New York ball.
New York trailing. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Robinson a screen on right. Brunson kicks to Barrett. He rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
Will R.J. Barrett get up there? Dunk contest, anyone?
And right, here we go. And the dunk by Wright.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Randall, Hachimura grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Kuzma finds Hachimura.
Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Knicks trail by 4. Oh, Barrett, he's got 5. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. No points in the game yet for him.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
Randall no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll be back. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
Outside, Beal. And here is Hachimura. That's to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. It's Barrett on the wing. Passes it to Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker. And I love watching Mitchell Robinson play. He brings a physicality to the center position with that 7-foot, 240-pound frame.
Beal can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Brunson against Wright. It's stolen by Hachimura. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Robinson. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Robinson's got his second basket.
That's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defender.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Brent, about Mitchell Robinson. He is fun to watch down low.
So dominant. He uses that body to his advantage to gain position. And right now he's at that time in his career where he's still sharing time and looking for a full-time starting role. I think that's on the horizon.
And Randall throws it down.
Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a big move.
Here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Outside Fournier. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Beal finds Porzingis. Wizards passing it around. Hachimura with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
And Brunson, here we go. And stolen by Wright. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Hachimura the pass to Porzingis. Wright with it. Back to Beal. The 10-footer. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Randall outside. Back to Fournier. Hands it from downtown. Fournier's got 6.
Now the shortest three is the corner three. And Fournier making short work of that one.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. Floats one up. And Wright kicks to Kuzma. Drops in the layup for 2.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
Right against Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Can't connect from short range.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brunson against Wright. Randall surveying the D. Basket made. That's his 3rd of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
Here's Beal. This one for 3. He's off on that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards out front. Lead, thank you, David, and we'll be back after
24.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Daniel Gafford is out there with Abdia. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Moore. And it's Kispert in the 2. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up who are practicing this shot, they're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
And so it's Washington with it. It's a one-point game. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Here's Kispert. No good on the quick 3. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Rose passes to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes. He kicks it to Toppin. Washington with the rebound. Barton surveying the floor. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his first foul.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A tight game here in New York.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Hartenstein passes to Toppin. The kick out to Rose. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. Toppin can't get it to go. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Wizards have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. You know, over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Here's Barton. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Barton's got his first bucket in this one. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Barton, wide open, he fires, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
That was a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release, 3-ball looking good.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards leading by 4. The tie for the ball. Now the pass to Avdia. Now here's Gafford. Takes it off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Rose scanning the floor. Back to Reddish. Driving in. Toppin, no one around him. Connects from 3-point range. Toppin's got 7 points in the game.
And the coaching staff loving this. Confidence in Obi Toppin's catch-and-shoot game.
The kick out to Barton. It's stolen by Reddish. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Barton. Toppin dishes the Rose. .58 seconds left to play in the third. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Rose against Barton. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Derrick Rose.
And as long as he maintains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
The kick out to Barton. Pass to Gafford. The shot comes out, so New York will take it the other way. 6-second difference between shot and game play. The kick out to Rose. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. They lead by 1.
And that's the explosive speed once again from Barton. Blew past the D on the drive to the rim.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Reddish. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Wizards lead by 3. And right after
Your Knicks City.
and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We'll be topping out there with Cameron Reddish. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing the foul that time.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
First personal foul. First team foul. Julius Randle.
First free throw is good.
And Randle just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
Second free throw, no good. Deal with it. Defended now by Fournier. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Robinson. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him. And even with one miss, he stretched this out to a two-possession game.
Randle finds Brunson. Now Robinson. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
White against Brunson. For the 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Fourth team foul.
Wright looking around. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Out to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. And the basket is good. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for Washington.
Bradley Beal knowing how to get it done on the inside, finding a nice way to finish that time.
Brunson against Wright. Here's Randle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw good from Randle.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Randle. The Wizards shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Pass to Beal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Passes to Porzingis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And at his size, Porzingis needs to try to do that more often and take advantage of matchup problems.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson up top, guarded by Wright and stolen by Wright. Porzingis finds Beal. And here is Hachimura. There's the drive. Pass to Porzingis. Beal gets a wide open look. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Down low, and Randle throws it down.
How about Randle? Dependable big in a big moment.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Washington. It's a 5-point game. The Wizards working the ball around now. Hachimura against Fournier. Took him no time at all on that one. Randle's got 8 points in the quarter.
Wendell is looking like tonight he's capable of taking on the whole offensive load.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He told them, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Handle outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot's good from Kuzma. And the Wizards lead by 6.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Ando kicks to Bill. There's 1:17 left to play here in the 4th. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And the left side. Feeds to Robinson.
Well, Porzingis with that huge wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Shakes him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Fournier with the ball. Now Beal defending. Here's Robinson. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Washington now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Kuzma. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Outside Beal. And Wright kicks to Beal. And so Washington takes the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Noche la NBA, the NBA. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And here's Brunson. Out to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and the ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Robinson. Halliburton passes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc.
Length, instincts, all of that contributes to an intimidating defensive presence. Go ahead, Mitchell Robinson.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now Hield. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Grimes. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. Here's Grimes, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Robinson passes to Randall. In the corner, Barrett with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
Randall kicks to Brunson. There's the triple. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Here's Nembhard. Tips it up, and Hield able to finish.
Most shooters have a knack for scoring the basketball. Buddy Hield getting on the offensive glass there.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Driving inside.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Grimes, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
The Knicks leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Pass to Randall. Excellent defense there from Smith. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Now here's Hield, out to Smith. Here's Halliburton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
It's stolen by Hield. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Well, Mr. Hield deciding to show you he's got a little athletic ability. How about that finish?
The Knicks with the lead. Nixon with it. The pass to Grind. Over in the corner, Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. Offline with his 3. It'll count. It's not going to go for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Your Knicks City Kings.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for New York.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Miles Turner. Smith is out there with Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Smith kicks to Halliburton. Here's Turner. Back to Halliburton. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson scanning the floor. Barrett with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Brunson the pass to Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And the Knicks making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Timeout called the Pacers.
Timeout charge to the Pacers. Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a T-shirt talk. Feel that rhythm, fans? Here's your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Thank you, Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Keep it up for them, fans.
And that one misses.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Something people always mention, Doris, about Miles Turner is what a strong leader he is.
Kev, consider how rare it is. Miles Turner was voted captain after just his second season in the league. He's positive, he's willing to be a vocal presence, and his attitude about being a terrific teammate contributes to what people think of him. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Barrett, no good. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Smith dishes to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Hield outside. Passes it to Nemhard. For three. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
So this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Brunson kicks to Barrett. To Brunson. No one near Randall as he lets it go. It falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton with it. Out defended by Randall. Fournier pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They're at the pass to Robinson. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Got a piece of it. Now Barrett pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Barrett's got 11.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Halliburton outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Fournier kicks to Robinson. Brunson the pass to Fournier. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana trailing here. Turner with it. Defended now by Fournier. All alone. A shot by Nemhard. No good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Hield kicks to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Turner. Up to the right wing. Here's Nemhard. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Nemhard's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Randall outside. 52 seconds left in the second quarter.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
It's his first trip to the line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he put out a 76% shooter.
He hits both from the stripe. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Nemhard. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the half. Outside for Halliburton. On this that time, would have put him up.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York missing again. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Nemhard. No good on the last second attempt there.
Well, it's about hustling and contesting.
All right, David, thank you.
Put your hands together and after a
Fairly even first couple of quarters. The second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Mathurin. Yep, that one goes. Matherin's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out with the games this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now, here's quickly. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now, here's quickly. Tight defense on him.
And, you know, you can see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
The kick out to Rose. Pass to Hartenstein. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Miles Turner, he's jumped in for the Pacers. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Once again, fans,
McConnell passes to Taylor.
City after.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Taylor's got his first points in this one. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's quickly. He kicks it to Toppin. Clock at 6. Driving the lane, and it's sent back by Turner. Rose against McConnell. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
The Pacers have made 2, and this 2 at the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Rose. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Up top, Reddish. The shot misses, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Taylor passes to Arte. Here's Mathurin. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the second free throw, good. Knicks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you, one of these guys who just specializes in drawing contact from the defender. Derrick Rose always attacking.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:53 left in the third quarter. McConnell passes to Arte. They set the pick. A 3-ball. Reddish grabs the rebound. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. And that one's good quickly.
And so much attention drawn by Rose, he knows how to exploit that to create for his guys.
McConnell kicks to Taylor. Back to McConnell. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McConnell's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Rose dishes to Toppin. The pass to Quickly. Back to Toppin. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. To the left wing, to the inside, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Toppin passes to Rose, back to Toppin. Pass to Hartenstein, unloads from 13. That shot, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Here's Turner. This is into McConnell. To the wing on the left. Here's Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Knicks trail by 8. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got T.J. McConnell, Miles Turner out there with Taylor, and it's Duarte in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Rose. Hartenstein passes to Rose, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
And so they foul intentionally. And a whole new group on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the Pacers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Smith, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Randle grabs the board.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. Here's Barrett. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Kicks it to Smith. Pass to Nembhard. Shoots over Brunson. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. New York calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Clock at 4. Randle from outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, Julius Randle has made it clear he has big aspirations as a player. And what you love is he's going to invest the time to make his game all that much more dangerous.
Pacers leading by 12. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. And Turner kicks to Hield. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. Smith outside. Wow, way off on that. Randall's got the ball here for the Knicks. Outside Fournier. Picked by Randall. The three. Fournier's shot is off. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Such a long, gifted athlete and tremendous rim run by Miles Turner. Nicely done getting out in transition.
Randall with a screen for Fournier. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Indiana. Healed from outside. You can't get that one to fall. Knicks trail by 14. Launches a three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Healed finds Turner. Healed left side. And stolen by Fournier. It's Randall with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the end one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Indiana.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Shots good by Turner.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Can't cash in from close range. Indiana leading by 13. And Turner kicks to Heel. And stolen by Fournier.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Robinson with it. Now Smith defending. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Healed finds Halliburton. From deep three-point range. They get it again. They kick out to Heel. Good on the triple.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
on the center matchup in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Here's Nembhard. Driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He's so close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Avdia, and Wright subbed in for Morris. He does not get the second one. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Here's Hield. Wright with a steal. And the Wizards on the break. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Beal, the pass to Wright. To the right side. Beal outside. Clock at 6. They kick it out to Porzingis. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton outside. Smith with a screen on Hachimura. Halliburton misses.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's Wright. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that side. That's an easy jam.
Down low. Here's Nembhard. Outside Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Rebound Washington. Wright finds Porzingis. Here's the second effort. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Nembhard, and he jams it home with authority.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Washington with the ball. After the basket by Indiana. He rifled that one in from distance. Beal's got 5.
I don't think the defense was ready for that. That was deep. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Now here's Beal. 5 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
He's such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Hield up top. Halliburton outside. Here's Nembhard. Washington with a rebound. Hachimura with the ball. Guarded by Smith. Here's Kuzma. Here he goes. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Hachimura not known as a playmaker, but unselfish play. That is part of his game.
Indiana calls timeout. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Fires from deep. That was no good. Washington's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Hachimura outside. Beal outside. Here's the three. It doesn't go for him. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to Smith. Halliburton against Hachimura. Field passes to Halliburton. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
The Wizards have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Beal outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Beal's got 9.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Halliburton goes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
There are times when you want your guards to be aggressive, and Halliburton there with a great take.
At the line for 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Unusual for him. He's been in a groove from the line.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Wizards out in front. They lead by 6. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Smith. He's out there with Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
And this is where Kuzma wants to just... keep improving, find some consistency. He knows guys like him have to keep hitting threes to stay on the floor.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Back to Wright. Pass to Beal. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. So Indiana will take it the other way. Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Back to Halliburton. There's the double with Wright. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard, pounded by Beal. Here's Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Beal from outside. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Nembhard. There's the drive. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's Wright. Beal outside. Out to Hachimura from behind the arc. And again, Washington, no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And it's rejected. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Timeout called, the Wizards.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject, but how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Outside heel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Hield just keeps coming right after you again and again as a defender. And eventually you'll tire out and make a mistake with a foul.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested. It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Hachimura, the pass to Porzingis. Up and over Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Smith against Kuzma. Smith passes to Halliburton. Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. And he drives in. No good on the shot. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Beal, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Beal. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Beal's got 12 points in the game.
Bradley Beal making it look effortless right now.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton misses. And Washington with possession. They're on a 10-1 run. Right, pass to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Nembhard. This one for 3. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
And Beal puts up a deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, it's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Martin and Hachimura are the forward pair. Kispert is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. McConnell from outside. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Here's Matherin. The long distance 3 is buried.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The Wizards with a lead. Up top, Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. And he slams it in one-handed.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Abdia, he's checked in for Hachimura. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Kispert. Barton left side. It's rebounded by Batase.
Washington foul. Daniel Gafford. First personal foul. First team foul.
The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Taylor. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Abdia. Back to Morris. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Morris. Here's Abdia. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
He misses the free throw. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Timeout on the field. Indiana timeout. It's time for some t-shirts. Let's make some noise. All right, let's give it up for your Wizards Breaker. How about your Wizards Breaker? Let's give it a big hand for that jaw-dropping performance.
And the second free throw is good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Taylor for the lead. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Morris outside. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Takes a 3 to the left wing. Here's Taylor, guarded by Morris. Clock at 4. The baseline J is on the way. Unable to get that one. And the Wizards going the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers, and Joel Embiid going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%. PA. That's hot.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana.
Miles Turner.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Morris against McConnell. Pass to Taylor. Here's Duarte. Here's Taylor. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Duarte's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And stolen by McConnell. Pass to to Matherin. The three. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Gafford. Kuzma comes in for Barton. And it's Bradley Beal in for Kispert. Washington trailing. Morris outside. Pass to Beal. It's Avdia on the wing. Out to Beal. Now Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Avdia. Rebounded by Hield. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Hachimura's checked in for Washington. Wright comes in for Morris. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Yeah, you got to find Bradley Beal even in transition because he's going to get out there and fill that lane.
Indiana calls timeout. Indiana has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Halliburton against Wright. And Porzingis with the block. Beal outside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Time called here. The Pacers decide to talk it over. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Matherin. That shot is off. And right with the defensive effort. And here's Porzingis. Back to Wright. Now here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Hield.
And Bradley Beal right there just using the force to get to the free throw.
And Beal drops them both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
No good on the buzzer beater. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Wizards. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Smith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. The Wizards with a lead. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Beal's gone just 2 of 7 from distance. Smith finds Hield. Over to the left wing. Halliburton with the ball. Beal picks him up. Pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Turner inside. Defended by Kuzma. Good on the bucket.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Beal. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. Smith
Smith passes to Hield. Halliburton with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Halliburton outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Out to Beal. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Beal with a nice job. A little bit pesky that time inside.
First personal foul. Second
Free throw drops for Beal.
at the line for Washington.
Good on both. Now Halliburton. Going inside. And he makes it on the layup.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Right, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Halliburton on the attack. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Porzingis making it count. Wants to come through big time and does here.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're behind by 2. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked to the team. He told his players he expects more from them at the line, saying, quote, keep drawing fouls, keep getting to the stripe. But when you do, you got to make it count. Not looking to give those freebies away. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
There is a great calmness to Halliburton's game, and that's going to come in handy here. He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Beal left side.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
1:29 left in the final quarter. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Time to push away the distractions as Rui has to be in the zone stepping to the line in the clutch.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Right against Halliburton. Pass to Smith. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Washington?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Right, up top. Up top, Beal. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Right side, Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This should be no problem for Porzingis. But hey, the pressure can get to anyone.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Pass to Mathurin. From the arc. Catch.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Well, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
There's 31 seconds left in the game.
And he's coming to the NBA, making an impact, and he's making one right here. Big time moment.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're behind by 2. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Back to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. The Wizards with another miss. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices.
will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Washington, Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Kuzma finds Hachimura. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big. They're dynamic. They're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Misses off the right iron.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates. You can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Brunson the pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
And Wright kicks to Beal. Back to Wright. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Beal against Fournier. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Fournier dishes to Randall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brunson finds Barrett. Plays it up and makes it in.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now here's Beal. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early.
Brunson against Wright. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Beal against Fournier. Outside for Beal. Fires the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over the back call is fine with him. And that's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Brunson the pass to Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor. A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Barrett. And he banks in the layup. Barrett's got his second bucket.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Beal on the wing. Right side. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Punch it home off the bounce. Kyle Kuzma. That's playing with force, folks.
Right against Brunson. Now the feed to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. He kicks to Beal. Washington gets it back in a new 14. Wizards passing it around. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Pass to Fournier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This guy is more than capable as a ball handler. Fournier, clever, navigating his way around the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Now is the time. And welcome, your Wizards Breakers.
Wizards trail by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beal deciding where to go with it. 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. A three from Porzingis. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, the three-point shooting of Kristaps Porzingis is so prolific. You've got to guard him out there.
Beal from long range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Washington. He finished. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. That's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. White is out there with Bradley Beal. And Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that was always emphasized, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Brunson finds Fournier. Back to Brunson. Outside for Randall. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Master Robinson. From 11 feet away. Goes back up. It's Barrett on the wing. No good from outside. So it's the Wizards now. Beal the pass to Kuzma. The tray. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Brunson. And slammed in for 2.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Right against Brunson. Here's Beal. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Fournier pass to Robinson. Randall kicks to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Randall dishes to Fournier. Barrett for 3.
Well, this is one area the coaches have been after Rui about, making sure he's solid defensively. Pretty good contest right there. Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
Right, the pass to Beal. Right outside. Hachimura against Barrett, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-positional wing player that's important. Still a lot of questions for this organization.
Robinson, Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. Fournier gets a wide open look. New York, no good that time either. Wizards leading by 3. Hachimura the pass to Porzingis. Up and in on the way. Porzingis has got 13.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brunson scanning the floor. Floats it up for Randall.
Give it up one more time.
And it's Wright with the ball for Washington. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Beal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Barrett, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Wright dishes to Beal. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Outside for Randall. Second chance effort. Robinson passes to Brunson. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Randall. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. There's the pass to Hachimura. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Barrett. Outside Fournier. Three-pointer, Randall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Washington out in front. Up 5. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Hartenstein in its center. Barton kicks to Avdia. Gafford passes to Morris. Back to Gafford. Misses in close. Knicks trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reddish finds Toppin. Shoots from the baseline. They get the rebound to the right side. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And the Knicks miss again. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight, and they let it fly from downtown. Kispert, the pass to Avdia. It's rebounded by Quickly. For New York, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Doors, when it comes to Avdia, a guy that does a number of things very well.
He He does, Kevin. I think when you think of Obvi, what you think is 3-tool player. Score, rebound, pass it. For Denny, to me, it's all about being more consistent. It is clear this guy has a ton of talent and potential. Now can you do it night after night after night?
Here's Barton. Missed inside. Knicks have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And Reddish with the slam.
That's just good awareness from Toppin, willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Kispert, no good. Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Over to the wing. Toppin kicks to Rose. Back to Toppin. For the lead, Hartenstein. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Morris has got the ball here for the Wizards. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Offensive rebound. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rose finds Toppin. Yes, it's Rose with the assist that time. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Washington calls timeout. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Porzingis is checked in for Avdia. Hachimura comes in for Barton. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kispert. And it's Wright in for Morris. Wright with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Outside, Beal into the lane. Here's Porzingis. They can't stop the run with that one. The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up-and-down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
Out to the right wing. Toppin, no one around him. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Washington has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Beal. Even in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by New York.
Rose kicks to Toppin. And he converts the layup. Toppin's got 7 now in this quarter.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
And right, here we go.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Washington, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw, drops for Wright.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Hartenstein. Rebound, Washington. Toppin with it. He's got 7. Takes it inside and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Wright finds Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal against quickly. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't pull him off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The free throw drops for Rose.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
Wizards trail by 5. Outside, Beal. It's blocked, and they get it back. Gafford inside, Toppin covering. The shot's good from Gafford.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Just 3 on the clock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Knicks have been coming through the chase. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts, and he can't get the first one. He's off on the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 3. They'll be back shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Rui Hachimura. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. To tie it up, and he's good on the 3 ball. Beal's got the game tied up here for the Wizards.
Well, this guy shoots it with such tremendous efficiency. Bradley Beal provides the most important thing in the NBA, and that's floor spacing.
Pass it to Fournier. Now Randall. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Gafford kicks to Beal. Driving inside. Here's Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Brunson against Wright. Randall right side. Unloads. No good that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Outside, Porzingis to the left side lane. Kuzma outside. And Kuzma slams it in.
Throw down from Kyle Kuzma, a level of aggression.
Gafford against Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Right side, Beal. Driving the lane and finished off by Beal.
Boy, this guy's so springy through the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
Robinson finds Barrett. Fires for 3. Another shot. Fournier for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Right outside. Here's Beal.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Randall outside. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we've talked about Randall becoming a leader. Now taking charge and wanting to deliver at home.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Puts a smile on the coach's face.
Well, just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. There's 1:40 left to play in the final quarter. And Randall puts it down.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Produces green on Brunson. Beal gets a wide open look. Wizards keeping it alive in a fresh 14-second shot clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Wow, Porzingis, no hesitation in the balance of the game. He delivers.
Brunson against Wright. Randall outside. 1:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson kicks to Fournier. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Connects from downtown.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
We all know Kristaps Porzingis is a sweet shooting big, but now you add the pressure of a possession ball game. You've got to make your free throws.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Now Brunson. 34 seconds left in the fourth. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. But a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well. So he misses both. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn the clock.
Time call here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 15 seconds left in the game.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Beal from long range misses the tray. Outside Fournier. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure.
All right, David, great job.